Seriously? Look at this. You've got someone here in your life. I'm getting that they are acting like they have a whole bunch of other options. Putting it out there like, oh, everybody wants them. Everybody's chasing after them. They're getting all kinds of calls and messages, and they're just trying to figure out who they want to be with, who they want to date, weighing all the options, blah, blah, blah. But look, Seven of Swords. No, it's not real. It's not fake. They might be posting on social media all these different options, or maybe just one. Like, they're just overwhelmed since you and they broke up. They're just overwhelmed with all this love and all these people that want them. Yada, yada, yada. And I don't feel like that's the case at all. I'm getting that this person is pretty much lying or just trying to get away, or, you know, putting up some kind of facade, like, oh, just everything's great. No, I'm getting asked out all the time. I'm dating one person, 2, 3 different people. My life is so much better. No, Virgo, no. Don't believe the hype, Virgo. Listen, I don't know who your person is. Maybe we'll find out, but I don't feel like that is the case. It could be an Aquarius. It could be another Virgo. Oh my goodness, maybe a Taurus or a Leo, could be a Capricorn. So yeah, let's get into this, Virgo.
I just can't let you go. Lord knows that I've tried to. You said I was the only one. No one likes me.
All right, so yeah, that's what's going on. Okay, so you might be in this place of, oh no, I'm not good enough. They left me for somebody else. They want to be with somebody else, or we broke up and I don't know what's going on. And now I'm seeing that they're posting this other person, or they're, you know, acting as if they're involved with somebody else. And you might be like really worried and stressing over this, comparing yourself in April. No, Virgo, stop right now. Don't do that. Okay. Put a like on the video and please smash that subscribe button. If you want to be in the chat, please do hit the subscribe button, so you can pop in the chat and enjoy all of everything. Say your piece, Virgo. Okay, so let's get into this, right? So I've already shuffled 2 of Cups, 6 of Pentacles, the World, and the Wheel of Fortune. So this person is giving off 100% that they're attached to somebody, or they have someone. And with that 2 of Cups, it's like, oh, it's a new love, or, you know, I'm going to propose, or they're kind of in that energy, or that person is proposing to them, you know, Virgo. And even with the 6 of Pentacles, there is this, you know, they help me out a lot, or, you know, you're helping each other out. They're really good for me. Like, it's just blowing smoke. It's really just blowing smoke. I mean, maybe a half truth, maybe it's just a friend, but they're kind of coming across with this energy like they have this other great option or other options. And part of it, I do feel with the 7 of Swords, that this energy it's not real, it's fake. And it might even be to just kind of maybe intentionally make you feel bad if you broke up with them, or you ended it, or you didn't chase after them. They could be, I mean, it's dishonest. It's totally dishonest. There's something about it that feels like it's not really what it is. Okay, so their energy, I feel like they're coming across as someone who's like made a big step. They've made a big change with the world, that our relationship is over, you and I, Virgo, and, you know, we've completed, it's done, that kind of thing. And now, even with even with the Wheel of Fortune, they're just kind of like, I'm at a turning point. They're either telling you this, or they've told you this, or they will be telling you this, or they're giving off the energy of like, everything's just great in their life, right? But here's the thing. Okay, Virgo, you ready? You ready for this? Here's the caveat. With the Knight of Cups and the Star, this person is doing all this because they're hoping for some kind of renewal with you, maybe trying to instigate some kind of jealousy, or be in this position where, look at my value, you know you want me, but they're seriously hoping that you guys can recover the relationship. And so they're using tactics. It feels like tactics to me. This person with the Hermit is completely on their own. There's nobody in their life. They're all alone. They're single. They're isolated. Okay, and they're just sitting and waiting for the opportunity to arrive where you will reach out and you will chase after them, or you will come in and just be like, here, wait, oh God, let me get it. I miss you so much. I just want to be with you. I feel so unfulfilled in my life, and you're everything. This is what they want, right? And they're using this tactic, and it feels like maybe a tactic of manipulation, a little bit of a tactic to try to get you, to come toward them. They're hoping that it will this will all surprise you, that maybe you will look at them and say, wow, this person they're with is like, they're treating them so much better than me. Or they're like, why couldn't they be like that with me? Why are they being like that with somebody else? It's just a facade, Virgo. It's just a facade. It's not real. It's some kind of maneuver. They're making some kind of maneuver. I just saw the Hanged Man, and yes, this is definitely what I'm feeling. Piscean energy here. Maybe you're dealing with I said an earth sign too, but here they are, okay? With the Hanged Man, it's like they want you to view them or view the situation differently. They want you to like kind of see them in a different light, like, oh, look at all these people. Look at this person I'm with. But they're not, so I don't know if they're trying to hurt you. Maybe they are, maybe they're not. But the whole intention here is for you to view them differently, for you to want them, for you to make a sacrifice yourself, and either come running back or just reach out and say, hey, how's things? I really miss you. That kind of energy, Virgo. Yeah, look, Nine of Swords here. Cause a little bit of stress and anxiety in your life, Virgo. I hope that you're not falling for this. I really do. Because you never know, like this, even when people post stuff on social media, it's all, everybody's got their best foot forward, but you don't know what goes on behind the scenes. All right. And honestly, Virgo, I feel like this person has a lot of anxiety, and their anxious attachment or their anxiety is how they're coping with being without you. Even if they walked away, even if they broke up with you, like it feels like it's hitting them now, and they're trying to hold face, and but they're really stressed about this whole thing. So they're putting on some kind of show for you, Virgo. Some kind of show. I'm hearing they want you to think that they got it all together. They're very strong. Even with the Hierophant, a little bit of like, oh yeah, we're in a committed relationship. See, there was nothing wrong with me. I was fine. It was all you. Virgo, honestly, pay attention, okay? Use your intuition. What you're hearing about this situation deep within you is a little voice that's, I think your fear, if your fear is controlling you, your fear might be saying, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, right? But listen to your intuition. Your intuition, I believe, is telling you deep down, it's such a quiet little voice, like, give me a break with those. What do you think, I'm stupid? Virgo, I feel like this person is just trying to get your goat. I'm getting that they are really in a bad situation right now, and they're trying to make it look like they're not, okay? Some of you, I get it. I hear you. Some of you are like, no, I don't even care what they're doing. And maybe you don't care, but I'm just giving you a message that this is what I see is going on. They might even be acting as if they're already involved with someone, or they're just trying to get you curious. Okay, and so with the Two of Wands here, this person is really, I feel like they're just waiting for you to reach out to them based on what they're trying to show you. Okay, they're waiting for you to make a choice. The Two of Wands can, like, being stuck at a crossroads. So I feel like this person's kind of stuck here. They're not fully ready to move on in a healthy way from the relationship. They're still in a very unhealthy mindset where to play these games or these tactics, it doesn't feel like it's really all that it's cracked up to be, Virgo. I'm telling you right now, it really doesn't. Yep, there's 5 cups. Yeah, it's not good. Even if they're involved with someone, it's all a facade. It's just not really what it is. They're regretful. They're remorseful. They're feeling the loss They feel abandoned or unloved, so they're trying to recover all that and make it seem like, oh, they're not abandoned. They're not unloved. Everybody loves them. Everybody wants to be around them. Okay, but it's really just for you to see. It's a show. It's a little magic show. They're pulling little bunny rabbits out of their butt. It's a little magic show. It's not real. Okay, even if they went and married that person, or they get engaged or something, like, come on. And I feel like this is a reaction. Here's the Knight of Wands, right? Impulsive. It's impulsive with this person. Can I tell you right now, Virgo? It's not going to last, this little game playing, because it's going to get the stress. They hit the 9 of Swords. They're going to hit that 10 really soon, Virgo. Oh my God, I just pulled it. Yep, they're going to hit that 10 really soon, where they hit rock bottom. And they're just like, oh, I can't do this anymore. And what happens after the 10? The Ace of Swords, just like you saw here, where they initiate some kind of communication with you, and you know it, Virgo. And part of your intuition is telling you this is all, that this is what it is. And the other part of your intuition is telling you, oh, they'll be back. They'll be reaching back out. Because I feel like you could be seeing this right now, and all this energy you're seeing, or maybe you've seen it, or maybe it's coming up for you this month for some of you. And I feel like you see it, and it might give you pause to just doubt or question the situation. Some of you might believe wholeheartedly, unfortunately, that what this person is doing with somebody else is real and better, and you might be feeling very neglected or abandoned. How can this person just take off and go with someone else and get in a relationship that fast? Feels like a rebound. How could they get involved with someone so quickly and then just forget all about me? How could they marry that person? All that energy, let me try to give you a little more light. All that energy is playing out here, Virgo, and don't believe it. At some point, they're going to crash and burn. That's why the 10 of Swords is there. At some point, they're going to crash and burn and initiate some type of communication with you, because why? You're not budging. Or even if you're internally like, oh, this is killing me, not doing anything, you can't respond to this, you can't react to this, because that's what they want. That is what they want. And Virgo, it doesn't matter if they want your love. What matters is they can't and they shouldn't manipulate or trick you into loving them. Don't respond to the tricks. Don't react to the tricks is what I want to say, okay? Because that's what it is. So what does that look like? You reaching out to them and saying, are you involved with this person? You're getting married to them? Or you've married this person? And then going kind of like losing your marbles over it. Don't give that energy any of your energy, because it feels like a little bit of a game, right? What's going to happen? You can look like a fool. And that's exactly what they want. Even if they don't want to be with you, but they're just trying to get your goat, okay? But they do. They do. They're hoping for some kind of validation from you, Virgo. That's Aquarius energy. There's Gemini there. It's some type of validation. There you go. Justice. They're trying to get their karma. They're trying to get these, or trying to give you some karma, okay? But the truth is going to come out. Maybe it's going to come out with this reading, and maybe this reading will just validate what your intuition's already telling you and what you're feeling about this situation. And if you pay attention close enough, if your self-esteem is like rocked because of this, you need to get that back up. You need to get that back up. You do. You need to start loving yourself. But if your self-esteem's not jacked to like in just such a bad way, and you still have some level of, I know who I am, I know what I brought to the table. If it wasn't good enough for this person, let them go eat cake with someone else. I don't need it. Okay. And I think that there are some of you listening to this reading where your intuition deep down, that little voice is saying that to you, but your fear might be smothering it. Okay. And don't let your fear rule your life, right? Operate from a place of love and a place of loving yourself. But yeah, no, they're just acting as if. Acting like they have another option or other options, or that whomever they're with, even if they're not with anybody that you can see, they might be just, I don't know, somehow getting a message across to you that everybody's like, oh, they're just getting attention left, right, and center, and you know, they're choosing. Or there's just, they might be showing like, there's this one person that they're liking all their pictures, or a friend requesting them or following them, and it's all superficial. It's you know, and if the relationship is over, you know, it's none of their business what you're doing, and it's none of your business what they're doing anymore. If the relationship is over, even if there was a ghosting and they just left, and I haven't spoken to you, and you could be that Virgo that's like, who are they talking to? Like, what's going on there? Just get out of that energy. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Look at the evidence. Look at the facts. Okay, there's nothing going on. I haven't heard from this person, so maybe there was somebody else. Have cake. Go have cake with them. Don't care. Your problem. Not trying to chase after anybody that doesn't want to be in your life, or doesn't want to be in your presence, or just doesn't want to communicate with you, even if it's like once a week. You know, Virgo? So don't pay attention to that okie doke BS, because that's what I feel like it is. Let's see if there's any more advice here for you, Virgo. Temperance, yeah. Balance things out. Okay? Moderation of your emotions, moderation and control. Get in harmony with the universe. Be patient with yourself. Have some self-control. And be wise. Make sacrifices for yourself, not for this person. But be wise. Be wise about this whole situation, because you got to know, like anybody who ghosts or runs away from a relationship or breaks up and goes right into another one, there's a lack of maturity there to some degree, you know, to some degree. Some people will go out and date after something ends because they just need to test the waters, or they just need to figure stuff out. Like, let people do what, let them. Let this person do what they're going to do. Let them. Because you got enough on your plate, Virgo. You're just as wonderful, amazing. You have just as many options, even if you only got one. Even if it's only your dog or your cat, it's still an option. You have plenty. You're an amazing person, and that is why they're doing this and flaunting this in your face. Do you see what I'm saying? That is why they're doing it. It's a ruse. It's all an attempt to gain your attention. Oh my God, yes. Read between the lines, Virgo. The players, you need to go read the player's handbook. If you're not a player, Virgo, go read the player's handbook and how it works. And outplay the player. Even if this person was never like that, they could have just been wonderful. And then, I don't know, something must have happened, and then maybe they took on this new energy, okay? It's shady energy. It's lies. It's deception. It's meant to deceive you. I always say with the moon card, like, you know, when you say you got your clothes hanging over a chair, and the moonlight shines in the window, and it from your view, it could, you know, it's your clothes on the chair, but damned if it doesn't look like a monster sitting there. It's deceptive. It's just only allowing you to see what they want you to see. Okay? Don't drown in the facade of this energy, of what this person is putting out, this Cancer, Pisces energy. It's unseen. It's called unseen problems. That's the monster in the chair. There's a zombie in your chair, and it's really just your coat. You know what I mean? It's trust your intuition about this. And if you're not hearing your intuition, pay attention to it, Virgo. This person wants you back. They want your attention. They're seeking your validation. They're all by themselves. Even if they're showing that they're with other people or they're with one other person, they're not the hermit. They're isolated. It's just to try to trying to get your goat, right? Okay, here's Queen of Wands. You could be dealing with a fire sign, or the person that they're maybe flaunting is a fire sign. Anything else for Virgo? But you know what, Virgo? you need to take on that fire sign energy. Also, stay true to who you are as a Virgo, but take on that fire sign energy, okay? New pair of shoes here. Feisty, confident, self-assured, courageous, and charming. Don't let this... You just got to wave your hand at this person. Be like, have fun. Have a good trip. See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya. Yep. They will reach out. And whether you care or not, the message is this person is going to reach out. They are. They might be fishing, I'm hearing. They're just saying they might be fishing. Oh, somebody's an ice skater? I just got that. Right? It just hit me right now. Somebody's an ice skater. They might be fishing to see what you know or what you've seen or what you understand. A little bit of that. So be careful of somebody reaching out. You know, they're trying to get in a conversation with you. All right, Virgo. So what if Virgo, let's ask Spirit, what if Virgo just plays dumb? What if Virgo just plays dumb? What will their person's reaction be? Page of Swords. Oh man, they're not going to give up. Virgo, if you just play dumb, be like, if they say, oh, did you know I was involved? Did you know I got married? And you're like, I had no idea. Oh, I didn't know. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's amazing. Wow. No idea. They're going to wonder why you didn't know. Because they're trying to get you in a lower position than them. It's leverage. They're trying to gain leverage because they want your attention. They want your validation. They want to be with you. For some reason, they don't feel like you want to be with them. Maybe if they left or they ghosted you, why would you? I mean, consequences, man. So, but that's the energy of this person. And the stalking will begin from them. If you act, or even if you don't know, or maybe you don't act, maybe you're just like, you had no idea. Okay, the stalking will begin and the communication will ramp up from this person. It's kind of funny. They'll just be seeking the truth more and more to find out what you've heard, what you know. Another page of Pentacles, Page of Swords, Page of Wands. The talking will increase more and they will be staying in touch with you more, and you're going to notice after a while, if you happen to look and see, all of a sudden they're going to show themselves as single, or all of a sudden whoever they're flaunting that's going to stop. Why? Because you don't give a shit. Because you're acting as if you don't give a bleep, that you don't care. And then the energy of the Page of Wands, every single time, that's my crush card, then they're longing for you. All right, Virgo. So, I just feel like the overall message here about this person is, don't get triggered. Don't fall for the okie doke. Don't worry about it. Even if they go with somebody else or they're with somebody else, listen, nothing lasts forever. And by that time, Virgo, and it's a funny thing about these situations, once you heal, there's enough time that you're distant from them and you really get your healing and you've healed. By the time everything falls apart with that person, your person and their person, or whatever the game they're playing, by that time you won't really even care. And trust me when I tell you, you'll get to that point. You will. You'll become indifferent and it just won't matter. Right? And that is the energy that I was showing you. The Four of Cups is apathy. It's indifference. Even though she looks very sad, it's not sadness. It's more of a, it's like you're sitting outside having a bologna sandwich and you're just watching people walk down the street. It's like, Amazon driver dropping off some packages. So what? You won't care. There's this person, there's their energy. I'm afraid that I lost you forever. Well, I'm on my way to you, Virgo. I'm telling you, this person they're totally gonna be back. The less attention you give to their situation, the more they will return. And even, and so what I mean, like, even if you're still in contact with this person, just don't dive into their love life. if you guys are not talking in romantic sense anymore, but you're, however the dynamic of the relationship, because this person truly longs for you. They really want to be with you, but yeah, I want a future with you. But it feels like the way they're going about it is to make you jealous or envious, or to make you be a bit more possessive. They want to see some emotion from you, any kind. They don't even care. But this is very damaging to the relationship. If it's a masculine doing it to a feminine, that is a complete turd hole, that person. Okay, especially if it's a masculine, because that doesn't work on women. It works on men because men are competitive, masculine. If a feminine does it to a masculine, not all masculines, but the general consensus is because masculines are more competitive than feminines, the masculines will get riled up about it. But when a masculine plays that energy on the feminine, the masculine is actually a beta feminine type of a person. This is not a protector. This is not someone who's looking out for your best interest. This is someone who's playing games, and it's very immature. And I know I'm going to catch some heat for saying that, and any of you masculines pop in here, and you're like, well, women do it too, and it's not right. Well, you need to get straight about your masculinity and the different sexes, because listen, this is 2025, and men and females are different. They are different, and don't argue with me about it. DEI stuff is over. They are different, 100%. That is why, if masculines or feminines were not different, we wouldn't need to label them differently. Do you understand? Like, take the big step back. We would just be called, I don't know, persons. But it's BS. The yin and the yang, come on, is a masculine and feminine energy. It's the way it works. So this person trying to get you riled up or jealous or whatever is acting very much in a feminine energy, and they are behaving in a way that is, why would you even want to be with this person if that's how they're behaving? I want to kiss you. Well, Virgo, look, yeah, this person, I need to tell you the truth. What is the truth? I've been working on myself, and I'm not the same as I was before. I'm getting some real BS vibes with this, and I'm just going to keep it real. I'm getting BS vibes with this. I want to make you happy. I miss your smile. Well, they're going about it the wrong way. This is not how to make somebody happy. Okay? Now listen, for all you men in the chat, if this is the female that's doing this, yeah, she is trying to make you jealous. Okay? She is. Okay? And this is what she's doing. Now, I do know that there are some masculines that will feel that competitive energy. However, because of their maturity, they will turn around and say, well, listen, honey, nobody's better than me. So you're going to need to go through a slew of guys to figure that out. At some point, you're going to realize I'm not coming in with a sword to try to knock them all out, or just this one person, to knock this one person out in order for you to, you know what I mean? If you don't know what you got when you had it, you certainly don't deserve it now that you're gone. Okay, so I'm going to give a shout out to some of the men in my chat, because I know we have a very small percentage. It's mostly the ladies are in here. I can't go another day without you. Real quick, you guys, I am going to be doing Q&A live streams on Sundays, Tuesdays, and Saturdays here on my channel. So if you want to get a personal reading with me, $20 for the super chat. Pop your question in. You make sure you are subscribed and you hit that notification bell so you will know when I will be going live with the Q&As. Okay, so these are just the mini personal readings for all of you, a little extra option, and we're going to add a couple more days to it. Okay, so keep your eyes out for that. I regret what I did to you. I'm ready to take my mask off. They are going to come forward because, like I said, the whole non-reaction from you is going to make them extremely curious as to why you're not hunting them down, why you're not trying to get information from them. It's exactly what they want you to do, but it's going to make them, and I'm not saying you should be manipulative. I'm saying that from their point of view, being manipulative, they are going to be very curious about why you're not bothering with them, why you're not chasing after them, why you're not trying to get back together. They're going to question their tactics and realize that what they're doing is not working on you. It's just not working, because what's your attitude here going forward? Have at it. Go for it. Have fun with your new person or your fake new person, whatever you're trying to do. Go and do your thing. That's confidence, Virgo. Have some confidence and self-respect. Don't chase them down. I don't really see my Virgos doing that. I just don't feel like that's a Virgo thing, but there are some caveats. But it will make them extremely curious as to why you're not bothering. And then they're going to come your way and they want to know, did you see that I was with someone? They may ask these questions. These are the hidden truths, what's going on with them here, all these dark cards. But they are going to come and question to see, like, oh, you must be really busy. You must have a lot going on in your life. Like, did you know I was married? Did you know I got married? Or did you know that I'm seeing somebody else? Like, they're fishing for information. So it's going to bug them. It is going to bug them. I'm not going to blow smoke and say, oh, they're going to come back and then everything's going to be Skittles and rainbows and you'll be happily ever after. No, this is a snapshot of the progress of something here. Virgo, there you are. Virgo's like, I don't have time for this BS. I got, my kids in the hospital. I got these debts I got to pay. I'm working on my career. Some of you are absolutely not even paying attention to your person. Okay? Even if you're just dating this person, but they're not committing or they're not progressing the relationship, they might be showing that they're, peacocking in some way to try to get you to chase. This person sounds very egotistical, if you ask me. Okay, but I feel like for a lot of you Virgos, especially right now, it's tax time. A lot of Virgos are like, I do not have time for this BS right now. I got my taxes I got to work on, right? My finances, my career, and good. So you're already a step ahead there, Virgo. What else does Virgo need to know? Yeah, there is insane chemistry. There is a magnetic attraction here, but you must have turned your negative around and you're repelling them in some way, Virgo. You know how you have the positive and negative charge? That's how they work. But if you put two positives together, they repel, or two negatives, right? I don't, there's something going on here where I feel like the chemistry is there, and the chemistry, it's there for them. For them to go out of their way to do this, to get your goat. Virgo's like, I'm already goated, babe. You're not getting my goat. I'm already goated. But for them to go out of their way to do this, I'm telling you, they got a thing for you, big time. They know that you're the one for them. But the way there must be I don't know, maybe there's an age gap between you and this person. Someone here is much wiser and more mature than the other. For someone, there might be an age gap, not everybody. There may just be an age gap in emotional intelligence. A gap, yeah. You could both be the same age, but one acts like an 18-year-old and the other acts like a 60-year-old. You know what I'm saying? Am I saying it right? Who knows? Anything else for Virgo? What else does Virgo need to know? Oh, express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. What? Why? Oh, okay. That's them. That's them. That's not for you. Oh, they're going to express their love. I really miss you. After a while, as long as you're just keeping on with what you're doing, they're going to open up that heart-to-heart conversation, want to talk to you. I don't know, Virgo. I'm not going to go further into that. Maybe that'll be tomorrow's reading. But I just feel like for right now, your message here is to concentrate on, not on them, but on yourself and what you're doing in your life. And don't fall for this little movie trailer, because that's all it is. You don't have the full movie. You don't even have the full book, chapter by chapter, with all the details. This is a movie trailer. That's what they're putting out. You know, all the exciting parts. You know, the things, the movie trailer is another word for a teaser. And that's what it is. It's a teaser to try to get you to reach out to them. Or even to express your love, or to open up a heart-to-heart conversation. I mean, really, they don't have to go through all this. They just don't. They could just be mature and reach out and say, I'm really sorry I haven't been around. I'm sorry that I just disappeared on you. I want to tell you why. If you give me the chance to have a conversation, I really do miss you, and I've thought a lot about our relationship, and I want to try to give it a go. I know I don't deserve it. But I'm hoping that you're open, like a mature conversation. That's all we have to do. These games are like the playground. These games are the playground. Oh. Lean on your inner circle during this time, Virgo. Get your support on your support group. If you're going through it, if you've been dealing with this, or that you start dealing with this, make sure you have a good support group, you know, secured, so that you can, you know, if you need to talk about this with some, maybe this reading right now, and the people in this chat, or just the people in the comments, maybe that's your support group, or in the group chat, or wherever. Yeah, there. That just confirms interference, external party intruding on the relationship. But it's not, look, even if they are officially with someone, you might be that Virgo that's like, no, they did get married. I know that they are, but that message was separate, and that was more along the lines of like, it's not going to last. It was, the whole purpose of it was they were rebounding and trying to get some attention. Okay, this external party they're putting in between you and them is all a ruse. And so an external party could be another person, it could be other people, other situations, you know. Just the main message is hold your head high, and just tell them, I'm gonna let you. Go ahead. Do what you need to do. No skin off my back. If you're gonna peacock or you're gonna act, go ahead. It actually speaks a lot more about your person than maybe this is something you need to see about this behavior, about this person. Maybe it's such a shock because they didn't act that way before. Or if they did act this way before, they're just continuing this pattern and they haven't changed. But if they are very going from, you know, black to white, white to black kind of thing, where it's like a shock to you, you might actually need to pay attention to this, be like, whoa, this is not the person that they were being before. This is not the person I thought I knew. And that could be the shock right now, right? Because you did have the mask. They want to take their mask off because they're wearing a mask. They're faking it. All right, battery's almost dead, you guys. So let me just get in the rest of these cards here and messages. Okay, year of the dog, year of the rooster, year of the monkey, year of the rabbit, year of the pig, year of the horse, year of the snake, year of the rat. So listen, if you haven't yet subscribed to my other channel, Moon Pie Tarot, go over and hit the subscribe and put a like on the videos. I am uploading 3 days a week to start right now. They're collective readings, not specific to any sign. So definitely go check those out if you haven't. If you're already subscribed, thank you, and it's great to see you over there. Some of you have been long time subscribers, and I do appreciate it. All right, so initials showing up here. You or your person, D, C, V, Y, and F. I am feeling a David. I'm hearing Duchovny. All right, let me get a couple more here. We have the letter A, G, oh, okay, that's funny. B and J, BJ, okay, what's going on here? Gabby, I feel like there's a Gab in here all the time. James or Jim, yeah. Someone's in Guatemala or Guam, DC, Virginia, Boston. Alaska. Ooh. Johannesburg. Jack. Picking up Jack. Or Jason. Okay. Let's get some initial numbers, So you have a Leo, Sagittarius, double Leo, and a Gemini showing up here. Birth dates: September 2nd, the 4th, the 1st, the 3rd, the 8th, the 10th, the 16th, and the 12th. August 23rd, 24th, 28th. August 31st. And August 30th. Okay, so that might be, I'm going to call out your birthday. Leave a comment or message in the chat here if this is resonating, if you know what the situation is. Give support to your HOV friends here in the chat. If you've gone through this or you're dealing with this or you need help, ask for help. Okay, yeah, so you do have like a little bit of a broken heart here, okay? So there is a Virgo here who is definitely suffering a bit from this situation. I tell you, you weren't put on this earth to suffer. So, shut this down as fast as possible if you're dealing with a broken heart so you can get your healing on. Okay? There's the pink heart that says love. There's love there for you, Virgo. Plenty of it to go around. Don't let yourself get too bogged down. You do have a cross here, so there may be a lot of praying and a lot of seeking spiritual support at this time, or just meditating more. I feel like there's some type of connection maybe to Christianity, and I am getting like South America. I know it's the same all over. I am picking up Italy, South America, maybe the southern states of the U.S., like New Mexico, Arizona. Somebody's saying San Diego here, maybe Texas. Yeah. Portugal, Spain, I'm picking up as well. Okay, so yeah, my battery's gonna die. Sorry, we hit 45 minutes. That's close enough. If you want to get a personal reading, there's a link in the description box below. If you have the situation going on and you want more clarity about this, book a reading with me and just type in the chat or type in the box there that this is coming from this reading and this is your situation and you need a little help with that. We can look into it, go into an in-depth reading if you like. I even have 2-hour readings. I have text readings, anything that lots of options to choose from, you guys. Or if you just book, then, mention it when we get on the phone. All right. Or if it's a text, mention it in the text. All right, you guys. So I will definitely see you here tomorrow. I will definitely be seeing you guys on Saturday and Sunday for the live Q&A. If you need to get the personal reading and you want to ask something about this, keep it in mind, back of your mind, and send me the super chat with the question. All right, you guys. Thanks to the mods. I'll see you all back here tomorrow. Bye.
Lord knows that I've tried to. You said I was the only one. No one likes being lied to. You made this mess and left me with the pieces. Now I wanna burn all the bridges between us.